Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am doing the live swatching of these Dollar Tree plates that I recently purchased from the Dollar Tree. If you like nail art or anything nail art related, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to click your notification bell so you know when I upload new content to the channel. So without further ado, let's get into swatching these stylish plates from the Dollar Tree. There will be one plate missing from this. It's because I did go ahead and gift one of the plates to someone, which is that dream catcher plate. But this is the first plate with all of the butterflies, and I will be doing a little peel pouring so you can see this actual plate in just a moment. And here is the third plate I will be swatching today. I will also be sharing multiple different polishes that I will be using to help to determine if these are good stamping plates. So this first polish I will be using is a Maniology actual stamping polish, and this is Indicon B200. This next one is a Lorena magnetic nail polish that I did show in a previous haul a while ago, and this is the color 10. I'm using Salon Perfect holographic finish, and this is coming in hot. Love that polish. That's an old polish too. This is a Queen stamping plate polish, and this is Blackjack. This is a Kiss Gel cream polish, and this is Mood Today. Y'all don't sleep on those Kiss Gels if you find them. This is Finger Paints polish. This is from Sally's a while ago, and this is Cosmic Chaos. Love that one. This is a clean color gel polish, gel effect polish, and this is a metallic orange polish. Metallics make great stamping polishes, as well as creams. And this is also from Victorian Varnish, an indie polish maker. Slay All Day. And we're going to start with this first plate. I am going to use my Maniology stamper. It's a little foggy, but it'll work. And I'm going to also use my lint brush to clean it off. And then I'm going to use a Queen scraper. Before I ever start stamping, I always clean off the plate with pure acetone. And I'm just wiping it dry with a clean paper towel. I do have some nail tips from swatching previous polishes just to see what they look like. So they're going to be just different type of finishes, different colors. Nothing in particular, just so that I can swatch them. I have plenty of those. So I'm going to use this Maniology Indicon polish to see if it stamps and picks up very well. And it does. This plate is etched very well. And of course you're going to get that with a stamping polish. And I'm sorry if I'm out of frame, but that is the first image. And that's that butterfly image. You can barely see it. See, I was trying to figure out how I was going to place this one, but by the time I decided where I was going to place it, as you can see here, it had already dried, so that's no problem. We'll just start over with another color. I'm going to also, but you can see the image here on the lint brush. Picks up very well. I'm going to go ahead and clean the plate. I cannot stand leaving polish on a plate after I've used it, because to me it takes forever to clean up. So I like to clean it after each and every use. Next, I'm going to use the Lorena magnetic polish to see if it's a good stamping polish. and it does not pick up at all. So that tells me right there that that polish is not going to be sufficient enough for doing any stamping. So I'm moving on to the next one. Not that it's not a good polish. I'm going to try it again here with a different image that's not as intricate. And again, the pickup is horrible. So the formula on the Lorena polishes will not be sufficient enough for any stamping. And that's not to say that another magnetic polish won't work. It's just this particular kind. So I decided to go ahead and pull out my China Glaze Magnetics. They always stamp good, and this is Positively in Love. Love the China Glaze polishes. So I'm going to use that, do it on that same image as before to see if it will pick up. And there it picks up, stunningly beautiful. So if you have any of the China Glaze magnetic polishes, they stamp wonderful, y'all. I'm always about using polishes that you have in your stash. Not a lot of us, and myself included, don't have a lot of stamping polishes. So I try to find polishes that I already have that could be possibly used for stamping purposes. I like anything that you can use in many multiple different ways. So that's why I'm sharing this video. So if you have polishes that you may not have any stamping polish, and you may have some polishes that you may be able to use for stamping purposes. This is the Salon Perfect. I've already tested this particular polish many other times, and it picks up beautiful as a stamping polish. I love using that as a stamping polish because it is simply gorgeous when you stamp. That one didn't pick up very well because of the color. You can barely see it here, so I'm going to do it again on a different nail tip that you can actually see it better. It works better on darker colors as a contrast. So I decided to go ahead and swipe it again so you can see it better on a darker shade polish. So there it is again, the flower and the butterfly. And I was able to put that on the blue, and you can see it here. So it stamps very, very well. Let me know if you have some polishes that you're inquisitive about. Try them and see if you can stamp with them. A lot of times you can use magnetics. You can use metallics. You can also use creams. If you have a thick cream polish, 9 times out of 10, that will be a great stamping polish alternative. So here's a little peel pouring for you to peel off that blue film off of the stamping plate. And I was just showing you here how thin it is and also the backing. What I will be doing is adding another backing using placemats. And if I remember, I'll link that as well as the other plates that I have of Dollar Tree in this video, so you can see those stamping plates. I also have videos showing you different polishes that I use as well for to test to see if they stamp. So if you're interested in that, I'll try to remember to put the playlist for that as well. So I'm going to use the Queen one on this Aztec type of plate. And I love Queen stamping plates, their polishes, and also the scraper, because I use the scraper on every stamping, nail art stamping that I do. I love this because it's small and it's not so flexible. It's very stern and steady, so when you scrape it, it's not flopping all over the place. So I love the smaller stamping scrapers. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see the detail of that one. That stamped really well as also. I'm just cleaning it off with my lint brush on my stamper head, and we're going to go ahead and clean this off. Like I said, I can't stand to keep that polish, especially black, y'all. Black is so tough to get off of your stamping plate. Let me know if you've had that issue where you have to clean it multiple times just to get that black out of those grooves. Such a headache, but I digress. So next I'm going to use Kiss Gel Mood Today. And Kiss Gel polishes, y'all, if you find these in the Dollar Tree, pick them up. These actual creams are wonderful stamping polishes alternatives. Look at that. Look how great that picks up. You will never be disappointed with a Kiss Gel polish. If you find one at the Dollar Tree, and I think I still see a few left, pick them up, y'all. You can use those to stamp with. If you don't like the color, you can always use it for stamping purposes. Oh, and also water marbling. So that one picked up. Okay, next I'm going to use the finger paints, and this is Cosmic Chaos. This is such a stunning polish. I have another, I think it's about 3 or 4 more that's within the same collection. They all stamp except for one of them. The other one, that one is very shimmer, so that one won't stamp very well. But the rest of them, they stamp beautifully. And I do use those for stamping purposes. And look at that. Gorgeous pickup. Gorgeous stamping. So like I said, you don't necessarily have to have stamping polishes. I really don't have many that are colored. Most of mine are like black and white or silver and gold, maybe a red. So for me, finding other polishes that I have that are different colors helps me because I don't have a lot of different stamping polishes. Now these clean color metallics, they stamp beautifully as well. I love these as stamping polishes. The only thing is that they tend to stain your stamper head. And this one was not the best choice to use on this particular image. I don't know what I was thinking. And it did not pick up good at all. So, not to say it won't pick up. It's just on that particular image. Because it has so much of a negative space, that one wouldn't be very good. So, I'll try that on another image, but that one didn't work. And all of this is just trial and error. So instead, I decided to use the Queen Blackjack for this one. Just a small swipe, just enough to be able to scrape down and cover the image. I was trying to get that little polish in the corners, but just for the sake of this video, I wasn't going to be too picky about it. I don't like the edges, but I do like the midsection, and I'm sorry I'm out of frame again. I realized that. And it looks better once I turn the angle around. That made a beautiful image there. Love that, especially over that magnetic polish. So it's just going to be a trial and error of which polishes will work for which images. And as you can see there, that with that particular image, the stamping polish works best. So I'm going to use it again, but I'm going to use it on another image that doesn't have that much negative space in it. And I'm using this particular image here, and look, it picked up beautifully. So it just depends on what the image looks like and how it's etched. All right, on to the next one, and this is this plate here, and another peel pouring for you. Let me get my orange wood stick. So I finally got that edge up. Took me a minute, and now here's the peel pouring. And I think I'm really going to enjoy this one because it has the dots, the bubble-like image. Just have some odd images on this particular plate. So we're going to be watching a lot of these on this particular plate. Towards the end of this video, I realized I should have been using my silicone mat to be swatching these instead of a paper towel, which is easier cleanup. So I'm going to use Slay All Day from Victorian Varnish to see if this cream will be able to, will be more of a transferable polish for the pickup on this particular plate. And I think I put too much polish on there, but it did picked up very well. And I'm trying to make sure I get you in frame. This turned out pretty cute, y'all, because I like the contrast in colors. I like the crackle. I might even do that on another, on a Manning one day. Maybe. We'll see. So that turned out pretty good. Like I said, if you have any creams, any thick, opaque creams, those will be excellent for stamping. So I'm going to go back to the China Glaze Magnetics polish, Positively in Love. I love using magnetic polishes for stamping purposes. I love the effect that it gives you once you put that clear top coat and then you magnetize it. It's so beautiful when you do it that way. And I do apologize. I did it again out of frame. But you can see it here, the magnetic on top of the magnetic polish. And once I put a clear top coat, you will really see it. I'm going to clear top coat all of these after I've stamped. And as you see, I'm cleaning it again. I can't stand to have all of that on there. So we're going to do another polish. And I'm going to use the Cosmic Chaos on this real intricate lined image. And we're going to see what that's going to look like. Coverage is amazing. And look at that. Pickup is amazing as well. I almost forgot to get in frame a little bit, but there you go. So, pickup is really good. I'm not mad at it. And by the way, that polish on the polish tips as well as on my finger is a Victorian polish. I think it's Tentacle My Fancy is what it's called. That's one of my favorite polishes from Victorian Varnish. If you have not purchased anything from Victorian Varnish, please check out my videos. They are always with PPU and HHC and Little Box of Horrors. So, and they also have their separate collections. If you have not, and I don't say this lightly with most polishes, but if you have not gotten a Victorian polish, you are missing out. This is a She Modern polish that I won. I think I'm going to try to visit their site to see what else they have. Their sticky stamping polishes are amazing for people who are new to stamping. They don't dry as quickly as other stamping polishes, so it gives you a moment to be able to pick up the image, and you see how crisp that image is. Oh, they are amazing polishes. So I'll try to remember to put a link in the description box for She Modern. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I feel like a lot of people may not know about their products, a good product, and that is a good product. So I don't speak on those that I don't think that are that good. I'll give you honest truth. If I feel like something is trash, I will let you know if it's trash. And speaking of trash, those stampers from the Dollar Tree, they are trash. Don't buy those stamping plates. Not stamping plates, but the stampers. They are trash. I don't know what it is about those stamping plates, but they are trash. It's not stamping plates. I keep saying stamping plates, y'all. Excuse me. Stampers. They are trash. So don't waste your money in purchasing those. See how I put too much polish on that and it just smeared. So I do apologize. I'm just going to do that one over. That dot, you have to put just a little bit on that, the dot. So I think that one is going to be the one that gives me a bit of trouble. So let's try this one again. Just a little swipe. I'm not swiping the whole image, just a little bit. See how just a little bit goes a long way with that particular stamping polish, and that's the She Modern Sticky Stamping Polish. And I'm looking at it here, getting some of the image, some of the parts of the image that I don't need. And I'm sorry I'm doing it off camera. I think I messed it up again. Too much polish can make it smear, and that's what happened here. And like I said before, everything is just a trial and error. I learned that I just need just a little dopplet, not much. Some polishes you need to put the whole image, some you don't. So you just have to figure out what works best for that particular polish, because every polish is different, as well as the formula. So that's a little better there. So that's what that one looks like. And again, I'm not in frame, but I realized and corrected my error. So there you go. Back with Indicon, the Maniology stamping polish. And this is the diamond image. Cute, 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 cute. And look at that. That looks good on that too. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put a clear top coat on all of these images, and I'll be right back. So I've finished putting the clear top coat on these images, and look how stunning that is. Love the contrast and colors. That's cute. That's a little bit smeared. I didn't let it dry. But that's with the Salon Perfect. The next is with Kiss Gel. This one is Cosmic Chaos from Finger Paints. Here's the sticky stamping polish from She Modern. The Queen Blackjack. That's the, you could see the glass effect with the magnetic polish. And you can kind of see it here. You can see that it's pulled out a bit of the darkness, as opposed to when you first saw it when me stamping it. So you can see the contrast right there. It makes a world of difference with that magnetic polish. Here is another image using the Maniology stamping polish. Also here you can see that butterfly very distinctively. And here is the China Glaze Magnetics. You can see that glassy effect there. And then on top of that, you can see the Kiss Gel polish. And again, this is the Queen Blackjack and the Indicon Maniology stamping polish. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you make a comment below on which images are your favorite. Let me know if you found these or any other stamping plates. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to allow the man to take hold and watch the magic appear.